Cool. So here's the full list. The top half is basically all the apps which are either launched on Microsoft Teams already. For example, CRM, projects, desk, we have Sign, and we have SiteRun Focus 7. There is Sprint Team, Service Desk Plus, and Forms are actively building their integrations with Microsoft Teams. So they are in various phases of either developing, or they are in various stages of getting pre-validated by us to go and get launched on the App Store. Orchestly, just a special mention, this product was announced today morning as part of Vijay's session. We are already working with Orchestly's team. This is the app which is basically not even released. It was just announced today morning to all of you. This is already being integrated with Microsoft Teams as we speak. So that should actually show you the kind of partnership that we have with Zoho, that an app which is in a pre-release state is already building an integration with Microsoft Teams, so that when they launch, they already have their app present on the Teams App Store as well. And we are actively pitching, and we are looking to basically get Campaigns, Recruit, and a bunch of other Zoho apps which make sense for our customers who use Teams as well. So that, and in the future, you might see actually some of these other apps also going live on the Teams App Store. Thing to note over here is, Zoho is the largest company, single company, to have these many apps published on the Teams App Store. There's no other partner, and this makes this relationship extremely, extremely special. And I'm super proud of the work that we have done with Zoho in the last 1.5 years. These many number of apps, there's not even a single company which has basically published these many products and these many apps on Microsoft Teams App Store. Zoho is the only one which uniquely positions this company to go and win with their apps on the Teams App Store. So a quick next few slides, you're basically going to see a bunch of different experiences that cut across Zoho apps, and these are real screenshots that I have taken while I was putting together this presentation. So this will also give you a sneak peek into what kind of app experiences can be built on the Teams platform, right? So the first one is the power of conversation. So all of you might be familiar with bots, and bots are the new cool thing. They are basically conversational interfaces to get your work done. And what you see on the screen is basically the SiteRun Focus 7 product, which is basically built a bot integration on top of Teams. So this is the SiteRun Focus 7 app, has a bot, it has a tab, it has a connector. So all of these various capabilities that they have built on the Teams platform combine into a single app. So when you go to the App Store, you can get the SiteRun Focus 7 app. When you install it on Teams, you are basically going to be able to chat with the bot, get notified whenever any of your monitors or your IT services or your servers go down. On the left-hand side, you're able to see that in the Teams web or desktop application. On the right-hand side, the same screen is basically being shown on the mobile app. So again, so for most of the apps, I've tried to basically capture both the desktop or the web or the large screen experience, and as well as the mobile screen experience as well. Again, we come to the power of in-the-moment actions. Bots on Teams are not only query-based systems. Bots on Teams are basically action-oriented interfaces that app developers can build, and Zoho has built that as well. So using rich cards, you can basically build action-oriented interfaces, as bots. And the screenshot over here shows the Zoho Projects app. So the Zoho Projects app brings in a lot of power, a lot of conversational capabilities into Teams. You can actually invoke Zoho Projects app or the bot inside Teams, saying, at Zoho Projects, view my tasks. So whichever are your tasks assigned in the Zoho Projects app itself will show up inside Teams as a listing, and I can basically click on any of those tasks, and it gives me a full detailed list of or a view of, or rich card of what the task is all about. If you remember, if you actually notice the buttons over there on the screen, those buttons actually let you complete workflows and tasks right from within Teams. That's the power of not having to switch out from Teams as an interface, go to a browser to take actions. The bot and the rich cards enable you to basically take actions in the context of Teams itself. It's basically all server-to-server calls. It's using APIs of Zoho Project itself, and it's allowing you to basically save time and completing your workflows, adding a comment, assigning the task to somebody else. All of these basic common actions can be performed from within Teams itself. The same you can see for the Service Desk Plus app as well. So the Service Desk app bot allows you to basically take actions like, for example, add notes, as you can see over here. And all of this is basically possible on the mobile client of Microsoft Teams as well. So you build your app once, and you're able to basically use it anywhere where Teams is present, which is desktop, web, Mac, Android, iOS. All of these apps are basically fully functional and present across all those clients. Next, we come to the power of Web Canvas. A lot of us are used to basically using Web Canvas and rich UI experiences of Zoho apps on our browsers. There's nothing that prevents you to actually use that same experience within Teams itself. So if you have a Teams client, there's no reason why you can't actually surface beautiful interactive UI like Zoho apps have done. For example, Site24 7 has actually got beautiful cloud dashboards and like monitoring dashboards into Teams. This is a real screenshot. This is basically a product which is live on the Teams App Store. Your IT teams can monitor your entire networks and the infrastructure's health right inside Teams using these beautiful dashboards. There are a lot more screenshots. For example, Zoho CRM, the latest integration which went live over the weekend, you can actually see CRM dashboards pinned inside Teams channels. So your entire team can now take a look and keep track of how your leads are performing, are you meeting your targets or not, right inside Teams. The Zoho Desk tab also allows you to basically keep track of your support tickets, all the support cases right inside Microsoft Teams. You can collaborate around that data. You don't have to basically go to a browser to see all of this. This is all available inside the Teams interface. This is also a full screen view. So if you basically need to drill into a particular case or a particular ticket, you can actually do that inside Teams as well. So a fully functional web experience that you can see in the browser today is possible inside Microsoft Teams as well. And that's the beauty of how the Zoho teams have actually built their corresponding integrations on top of Teams. These are like fully functional app experiences on top of Teams. The same goes with Zoho projects. I can actually assign, I can actually change states, I can actually do everything which is practically possible in the web browser version of Zoho projects right from inside Teams. That's the power of building tabs on Teams, including, for example, filing a new task without leaving Teams, getting into details of a task without leaving Teams. The Zoho Sign app, which has been built on Teams, allows me to actually digitally sign documents or upload a document, send it out for signatures, track the status of documents. All of this is possible right inside Teams. The same goes for the SDP app also, which is basically under progress, should be up and live on the store soon. The power of scopes, team, chat, and personal. Teams allows you to actually build not only collaborative apps, but also apps which are personal in nature. So if you have, the same app can basically manifest itself in your Teams. It can manifest itself as a personal experience which only says, hey, I want to basically look at my tickets. I want to basically look at tasks which are assigned to me instead of the tasks which are assigned to the team, right? So it basically allows the power of scopes, which is personal scope, team scope, or chat scope. And Zoho teams have basically built, for example, the Sign app is a personal scope app. So it's basically running inside Teams as a personal scope app, not as a collaborative app. And as you can see over here, you can basically track all the signatures, all the documents that you have sent out for signatures, and all the documents that are pending for you for signature from your side inside Teams itself. The Site24 7 app as well is basically built, has built a bot which is personal in nature. So you can actually query the bot and ask for information about resources and the infrastructure that you track instead of what your team is tracking in a team scope. The same goes for the app being available on mobile client as well. The power of context, you can actually use apps on Teams and you can query data and share content inside Teams while you are composing a message, right? So your app is actually available to you when you are actually doing the most basic action in Teams, which is typing out a message. So you can see the Zoho Projects messaging extension is the same app manifesting itself right in the compose box of Teams. So while I'm typing a message, I can go and search for a task from Zoho Projects. I can actually search for the task. I can actually drop that task as a rich card into the conversation itself. I can basically add some literature around it, or I can mention a teammate of mine and say, hey, can you take care of this task? All of these things, which are basically conversational things, were not possible to be done earlier. Earlier, you might have to basically go and pick up a URL from a browser, send it over chat. Your colleague will have to basically click on that, go to the browser, and then make sense of which task you are sharing. Now, using rich cards inside Teams, thanks to the integration that has been built, you are able to share more context and share your task and your information living in your SaaS application right inside Teams. As you can see over here, the Zoho CRM team also has built a messaging extension. You can search for any leads, you can search for contacts, you can search for accounts, you can search for your deals, all of this right from within the scope of Teams, and you can basically drop those as rich cards, as you can see on the right side, and share it in a message, right? It can be a channel message, it can be a one-to-one message, it can be a group chat message, and the same goes for Service Desk Plus as well. For example, you can search for knowledge base articles from Service Desk Plus using their messaging extension which they're building right now. Awesome. So the key advantage of building on Teams, as I had said, Teams is present across multiple platforms and devices and form factors. When you build an app on Teams, and as Zoho apps have basically built, they are able to basically surface their experience on all of the Teams platforms at once. So you write your code once, you build your app once, it's all web application, and you're able to basically use it across form factors. This is on the left side, it's the Site 24x7 dashboard, which is running on the large screen client of Teams. On the right-hand side, it's the same dashboard, just built in a responsive manner. The team has done a great job of building this dashboard in a responsive manner. It's running inside the Teams mobile client. I have the same Site 24x7 dashboard running on my phone over here. So I can basically monitor my IT infra's performance and uptime on the move. Same goes for bots and channel messages as well. So truly, Teams is an app platform that each Zoho app, we believe, really deserves, because of the effortless discovery. The apps are available right inside the product. It's available in the App Store inside the product. You can actually target your apps to one or more people in the company. You can actually put it on the Office Store, or you can actually distribute it to only relevant people within your company, whoever needs to look at it. The conversations come free. Teams collaboration and communication layer is something that all apps of Zoho are able to leverage without even having to build a conversation layer of their own. For example, Site 24x7 does not have a conversation layer of their own. They are just plugging into the Teams conversation layer, which comes free of cost by bringing their experience inside Teams. It's a rich app platform. We have a lot more capabilities keep getting added to the platform. Multiple surface areas to actually show your app experience inside Teams. We have 8 capabilities right now. When we started work with Zoho in the past, we only had 4 capabilities. In a year's time, we have basically doubled the number of places and the amount of surface area that they are able to kind of get inside Teams. And last one, as you had seen, the experience is available on large screen form factor, tablets, as well as mobile phones. So you build once, you use everywhere, or you deploy everywhere. You reduce your design development overheads. You don't write code twice. It's only a single code base. As long as you're able to build it in a responsive manner, Teams takes care of actually deploying it and distributing it across platforms.